What's going on, everybody? We finally hit 13 months of investing $10 a day until we hit 10K. We've done pretty dang well. I honestly thought it would take me way longer to hit the halfway mark, but guess what? 13 months, we hit it. Anyways, I just wanted to bring you guys through a quick portfolio update. Show a little bit of the new studio, I guess. Let me know if you like it. Still got a couple things coming in, but kind of experimenting with different lighting and everything. So let me know if there's something that you don't like, but we'll continue trying to upgrade the video quality. Anyways, just going through the portfolio, we got the 24% past year. I think we're sitting above a 40% weighted annual return. We'll probably have it popped up right here for the actual return. We've really sold off a bunch of different positions. Let's go by equity. So Ulta is our largest holding. Intel. TLT is the one that is fairly new. Long-term treasuries. We're probably going to keep putting more money into this one. This is basically, as you can see here, 20 plus year treasury bonds. It's an ETF, so it makes it easy to buy and sell it. But if we look at the historical here, you can see that it's had quite a downtrend. And really my play with this is an interest rate play. So essentially long-term bonds, they get affected by interest rates the most. And the Federal Reserve, their plan is to cut interest rates to like 2.5% with the Fed funds rate around 2026. So hypothetically, I'm thinking that this ETF should appreciate by like 60%. I think it would get up to probably around these levels. And also, it's got dividends in it. So we can see that the 30-day yield is about 4.4%. So basically, this is kind of like a cash position, but very low risk, paying dividends and a potential pretty good appreciation over the next year and a half. So that's basically the reasoning behind purchasing this one and trying to grow it up. Ulta, that's just kind of, I think it's a fairly undervalued company. If we're looking through here, we started buying up through this dip. If you guys have been with the channel for a while, you probably know that we bought up before here and then sold around the top here. So we're just building this position up. I think I want to get it around $1,000. I'm hoping that it drops below $350, but we'll see how it goes. It's going to depend on the market. Intel's a pretty large holding. I'm not going to add any more to this one, but this is basically a turnaround play. In my opinion, this one's worth closer to $30 a share. So that's probably around the price that I would maybe sell it. But this one's fairly risky, so I wouldn't just jump into it. But just going through, we got JD and Baba, Comcast. Here, let's turn on total percentage change, just so you guys can see. So our Chinese stocks appreciated the most, 56 and 31%. Comcast and PayPal have started going up just a little bit. But anyways, all these positions, I'm trying to keep around $300 for the, I guess, the cost basis. And then whenever it appreciates like $100 or more, I just start selling it off little by little. So just going through here, nothing really too cool. All of these are basically positions that we've had previously. Other than all of these, here's the one that just recently got added, and that's Elevance Health. This one basically had a very big drop recently, and I have it on the stock spreadsheet. I have it set as, I think, growing at 7% per year earnings. And based on that, the calculations coming out that it's fairly undervalued. And because of this drop, I started buying up. I think I'm going to build this up to a $300 position and just leave it alone. But this is kind of close to our United Health position where we started buying it up at about the same undervaluation. And United Health jumped up quite a bit. So that's kind of the play with Elevance. I'll just buy up to 300. I think healthcare, this is a healthcare stock. I think healthcare is fairly safe, especially if the market goes down and we have a slowdown and whatnot. I think this is a fairly safe one to have. Not a recommendation to buy, but just my, I guess, reasoning to why I have it. But below that, not really much else. Started buying up AutoZone again. It's getting to undervalued levels. This one's not going to appreciate a crazy amount, but if it's going to fairly undervalued levels, I just buy up little by little. I don't know if I'll build a big enough position for it to even matter, but I'll probably be throwing $2 in it per day as it stays there. And other than all of these, I think Google's just the only other one to mention. Google, their earnings have really gone up quite a bit. So I'm going to try to build this one up to $300. And, since this is such a strong company, it's probably one I wouldn't be selling until maybe the end of the challenge. So I'm just hoping that I can get it somewhat undervalued prices. But if you can see here, it's appreciated a little bit, but on the stock spreadsheet, it actually shows it as being fairly undervalued. So it's kind of interesting. Google just continues growing their earnings. If we go down here, we just see the EPS growth. Like you can see this like a crazy uptrend, and they've got an insane moat and everything. So other than that, I don't think there's really much to say. I did do a bet on Donald Trump winning. So if he wins, we'll make like $10 profit. I don't really recommend that, but I just thought I might as well throw some cash in there. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I'll get you guys some good $10 a day updates. We'll see if we do any flips or interesting trades, but make sure you check out the link tree. I've got a bunch of different social medias on there. I've got my personal Instagram. You can reach out to me. I've got the Patreon where we have our budget spreadsheet and we have the stock spreadsheet on there. Yeah. And if there's anything I can really help with, make sure to reach out. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.